For Mr. Less, Alex and Felix here. I'm Felix.
Alex right here.
We made an Uncle Tetsu knockoff Japanese cheesecake today. This is a place in Toronto, and they have chains, I think, across Japan and some other places, but it's a 2-hour wait for cheesecake, and quite frankly, who has the time? So make our own at home, right?
Yeah.
So here we did some cream cheese and sugar in our mixing bowl. We creamed that together, so we get to, this kind of consistency here, scrape down the sides of the bowl. We've done this a bunch of times on the show.
Yeah.
Add your butter, cream it again. We just want to get it all incorporated. You've had this Uncle Tetsu thing, right?
Yeah, no, it's really good. It's I don't know if it's worth a 2-hour wait, but it's good. It tastes good. Yeah. Good. Now you can make it at home though, so you're welcome.
Yeah, save you 2 hours. So here we did eggs, cream, and some lemon juice, and then we're blending that the rest of the way. When it looks like this, we're going to add in the flour. If you look at the ingredient list, I mean, there's not a lot of flour, sugar, or anything. It's the same as the green tea roll cake we used, where we're beating in a lot of air.
Do you have to add the flour in levels, like in portions?
Well, we're not using enough, so it's really not a big deal.
Okay.
But yeah, we just mix it up there. So we're going to do that portion. Now we're going to do the egg whites. So this is where you get a lot of volume. So we're going to put our egg whites in. We're going to beat that to soft peaks, put some sugar in, and then we're going to beat this to stiff peaks. We've done this a bunch. It's like every other episode with you guys. That's it's like a Dairy Queen ice cream cone. That was a perfect soft peak there. Or stiff
we should
peak
just
there.
Rename this show Stiff Peaks.
Stiff Peaks.
Yeah.
So here we have the mixture we did before. We're going to add the egg whites we just did 1/3 at a time, and we're going to fold that in. So don't really go at it, because we want to keep as much air as we can, because that's what makes this light. So we're doing 1/3 of the egg whites at a time.
Are the egg whites the difference between normal cheesecake and Japanese cheesecake?
Good question.
Maybe.
I don't remember what goes into it.
Leave it in the comments if you know.
Yeah. The Japanese cheesecake, I think it's just they look. If you ever have bread and stuff over there, it's just all very light in terms of texture.
Okay.
So I think blowing all this air into it through the egg whites and stuff, I think that's what really makes it quote unquote Japanese.
Yeah.
But yeah, you look how big this is volume wise, right?
Is it this folding action that you used to stir again?
Yeah, the scrape and fold, and fold.
Okay.
I mean, the ingredients themselves aren't very much, but look how big that is volume-wise, right? Just because we've blown so much air in there. So this is a springform cake tin.
9 inches.
9 inches. We've covered the bottom with tin foil just because we don't want things to leak in or out. Leak in is this part here. We have some hot water. You can boil it if you want. I just did hot because, who's got the patience for that?
Yeah.
I put this in a roasting pan and pour some water up, maybe 1 inch up the side. That's going to help keep it moist.
So just to get this straight, you bake it in a pan, and that pan is in another pan with hot water.
It's like what was the exhibit show where they put something in the Pimp My Ride, something like that?
I'm not familiar with
that? Okay,
no.
Anyway. So we bake this for an hour at 320.
Yeah.
Drop the temperature to 300, bake for another half an hour, and then we're going to let that cool in the oven.
Okay.
And this is a very, very, it's like a souffle almost. We want to bring this down to temperature slowly, so we're going to let it cool in the oven for 15-20 minutes, take it out, let it cool to room temperature, and then remove it from this thing. So you want to bring it down very slowly instead of shocking it, otherwise it's going to lose a lot of volume, right? So we've taken the tin out there, and I mean, we kept most of the volume. I think we did a good job. I had to take my cheesecake out of the oven after 5 minutes because I needed it for something else. But I mean, it turned out pretty well.
Yeah, it looks very light.
It looks, just cutting it there,
right? It looks
like
Jell-O when you cut it.
Yeah. Well, it's still a little bit warm here. You should let it be room temperature. Most people say it tastes way better cold, so just an FYI on that. But, I mean, dust it with some powdered sugar, you're good to go.
It looks delicious.
Anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next week.